Now we live.
I heard that twice. I hope chat didn't.
They shouldn't. I've muted all your audio coming back to vMix.
Hey, Mac. Hey.
And I'm not sending out any audio, so it didn't come from me.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Here. Come here. I brought you your favorite toy.
What is she doing?
Sparrow just walked out of her room, and now she's laying on top of this vinyl bag.
I literally put her favorite toy on the pillow so that she'd be enticed to come and to get on camera. It's just like, nah, bitch, and walk the fuck out.
Yep.
But no.
Oh, hey, Quinn's live. I just saw it. I just looked at my phone.
Yeah, he's playing Destiny.
Oh, look at that.
He's just shooting some Taken.
Isn't that Brandon's favorite?
There's one that every time they pop up, Brandon's like, oh, great, these guys.
Can't remember who it is.
I don't remember which one it is.
She's playing Destiny. I got your stream up on my phone. Logan's already in it. I'm just now getting my book out.
Oh, I've had this set up for hours.
I had tried to leave like my box and everything out. And then right before we left the house, Clayton was like, go look in the office. And I was like, okay. So I looked in the office and sister was sitting in the middle of my table next to the box. And I was like, that's a no. So I had to put all the Lego stuff back up.
Silly kitty.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Clay, what did you do with that flashlight? The little small metal one.
It's small.
Oh, I thought you were using one of those flashlights that you have plugged into the wall.
What?
You okay? Well, Shelby's dead. She must have been drinking water. I know what that's like. Oh, it's scorn Brandon hates.
I inhaled spit. Just spit. Not even water. Just my natural own predisposed spit.
I do that all the time too. Why is breathing so hard?
I don't know. You know, I realized when I was wearing my mask at work, when I was trying to like talk to people on the phone and leave messages, I realized I was kind of like getting out of breath. And I was like, do we not breathe when we talk?
You inhale.
I literally
and then you
asked
slowly
Clayton.
exhale.
Yeah, we don't like actively, like while I'm talking right now, I'm not able to breathe in and out like I do when I'm not talking.
Well, no, because you're using the air in your lungs to form words.
Now, if you were a bird or Sting, you could practice circular breathing.
Or Sting.
Yeah, Sting does this thing called circular breathing.
I know you mean the musician, but I'm gonna pretend like you mean the professional wrestler.
The Stinger, yeah.
I remember you had a small metal flashlight. This is how it started before I inhaled my own spit and started choking like a...
I have the small UV flashlight.
I asked, what about those ones plugged into the walls?
Yeah, I was using that one last time, Logan, but then I found this even smaller one that had a more concentrated light on it. And Clay, I found it somewhere and I was like, where does this live? And you were like, and I don't know what you went with it, but I was like, well, that would have been good for stream. No, you said that would have been good for stream.
It is out in my toolbox or in my workbench.
Well, would you be an awesome husband and go get that for me? Because I'm working with a lot of blues today.
I think I could do that if you come to my desk and sign into your Steam account.
Okay. And I will come back in just a moment.
Sergio says, wait, Shelby, did you not know that correlated to your breath? And he also does circular.
I wonder if I was confusing Kenny G with Sting, because I think Kenny G has the record for the longest sustained note on a wind powered instrument.
I learned how to do circular breathing when it comes to whistling. I can whistle in a circular breath.
Can't? Oh, fucking hell. Sorry, I have to type out my very long password. I am.
I remember my grandpa loved Kenny G. Shelby, don't you remember Cybersecurity 101? Says Quentin. I don't
What's
think
that?
she's on a headset right now. Oh, she is
Oh,
on a
I
headset.
am. I hear myself.
Oh. Don't you have wireless headphones that you were all bragging about the other day? I didn't hear what she said. I heard her yell something, but I did not hear what it was.
I do. I was just at Clayton's computer, so by talking into his mic, I was hearing myself, and it was throwing me off while I was trying to talk to you guys. Okay. All right. So. Oh, I never put. Will you go get me a pair of socks? I forgot about that.
Oh, your toesies. Your toesies. Oh, God. Twitch is going to ban us.
Gotcha.
Nobody tell Jeff.
Thank you. I have a light. Ooh, that is a bright light. Okay. I never really thought about it, Sergio, because I've never had a problem with my breathing before. Like, I've never really gotten short of breath when talking, but because when I'm wearing a mask, it's kind of harder for me to breathe. It's become a bit of an issue. It's become something I've realized. And that was with my regular, like, KN masks. The one I have now that's like Terminator is a completely different story. That one, like, I have to actively remind myself to just stop and take a couple breaths because that thing is so deep.
Sergio says, in ridiculous things that have happened in wrestling news, Brock Lesnar used a tractor with a scoop in front of in the front to literally raise the ring towards the end of his match last night. Professional wrestling is great. I wish I still watched it. I just don't have the attention span for it. All right, check this out. I just built this piece.
Okay, I covertly got my socks on without getting them shown on camera.
I built this piece. I don't think your feed is on screen. Oh, wait, your feed is on screen. Okay. Built this piece, and that's going right here.
That is supposed to be like a fan, like.
No, there's just like this like stylized indented pattern on the top of the NES, and that's what that is.
Gotcha.
And there's like it's like this, and then a section of black, and then more of this, and then a section of black. It's just like this stylized pattern. I barely watch it at this point, Logan, but wrestling Twitter keeps me well informed. Yeah, I think that's probably what I should do when it comes to wrestling is just not watch the show, but watch the highlights. That's usually that's usually what I do for like award ceremonies.
Yeah, that's usually what I do. I'm laying in bed and all of a sudden Twitter tells me about how Will Smith fucking blew it. And then I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even known that I don't even remember what award ceremony that was. The Oscars?
I don't remember all those. There's too many of those.
I wouldn't have even known that happened had that not happened.
We got some light music playing on this, Clayton?
Not yet. 'Cause I can't remember. Oh, I'm on the wrong freaking thing.
So for this kit, for this series of bags, I'm going to kind of do things I think a little differently because there are so many bags and so many blues. I may keep the bags grouped together and not
Why don't you
necessarily
sort the
out
blues by
all
their type
them.
of blue?
Well, that's what I was thinking about. Is there a reason sometimes why they put a separate bag for like the same number series, but it's just a separate bag?
I think it's just like the parts in it are smaller than the main parts. That's usually what I glean from it. I'm sure there's a reason, but I don't know exactly what it is. I'm
Because
just waiting for Clay to start his feed and continue running the Cabaret Club. Well, I've got bad news for you.
I might actually do that later. First, I'm going to pick up where I left off with the raft building. So I'm going to keep building our support system on our raft.
You know, it'd be very funny
What's
if
that?
since I parked so close to the edge of that island.
Mhm.
If I don't think they can. I don't think they can leave. I don't think they can actually get on the raft themselves.
Oh,
But that'd be funny
Oh,
if those
God.
hyenas, if those hyenas jumped onto the raft and started attacking, dragging Clayton around.
I was actually worried about that last night, but because they never did, that second one, he just came up and attacked me. I was like, they must have it set so they can.
Yeah, they like ran up to the raft because we aggroed them, but they didn't actually leave the island. They didn't get on the raft. They could. It's like touching. It's so close. Oh, I was supposed to build 2 of those. Whoops.
What the fuck piece is this?
Can you crash zoom on her so I can see what that is?
Camera. Can I crash them on her? I don't know if I can. Where's the side by side? I'll just go to the triple. And then. Oh, this is so complicated. There we go.
Oh. What does the back look like? That might be. I've never seen a piece like that before. There's a pretty good chance that they built that piece specifically for this set or like art sets. Is it what's going to be used to hang the set up on the wall?
I have not a fucking clue. Today, I think what I'm building up this is I'm going to put the box on my camera here. Okay. I think what I'm building today is this. So I've got a lot of this down here already done. I am building this whole wall of blues. That's why I have so many blues. I'm building the back of this wall. But then I'll put the stuff on the top.
Of that?
Yeah, and then I'll build stuff off of that going 3D.
Okay. That set is so cool.
It is really cool.
Okay.
And so I was shopping on Lego's website because it's what I do. Don't worry, Sergio Meg, just in case I did check. It's still out of stock. No Titanic yet for you. I will keep them apprised. I check it every time. I told him this the other day, Clayton. Every time I get on Lego's website, I check the Titanic availability for him just in case. One day I'm going to get on there and it's going to be available. And I'm going to be screaming my head off to the both of them to let them know.
Can't get my background to load. There it goes.
Yeah, I saw it flashing a few times.
It's a weird thing with vMix. Every time I launch this thing, I have to reset that background sometimes twice, sometimes as many as 30 times. And then eventually it just pops in.
That's so weird.
I don't understand it at all.
Is it a case of you having to reset it, or if you just let it be for a certain amount of time, will it just pop in?
No, it will not fix itself. I have to reset it. Or, because what I was originally doing was removing that source altogether and then re-adding it, which takes like 45 seconds each time I did it. And sometimes I would have to do that 5 and 6 times. And then, as with most things in vMix, I right-clicked on something and goes, oh, this is way easier.
Weird.
Yeah.
I'm doing your suggestion, Logan. I'm going to go ahead and pour out all the bags like I like and sort them all out.
But by color as opposed to shape.
I'm going to do them by color and shape. So I'm going to put all the same color ones together, but separated in their shape types. Bless you.
Eventually, you'll just get
Thank you,
used
that
to
one hurt.
what. You'll eventually get used to what shade of blue the book means,
Oh.
as opposed to real life, and then you can just.
Exactly.
All right, so somewhere around here, there's a brake release. Okay, there we go.
So I was
Are you trying to drive the boat somewhere?
Yeah, I got to leave so I can collect
Oh, I see.
Scrap and
materials.
wood. I can hear your game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's like I could hear it when you play Yakuza. Like, keep going. Oh, oh.
Oh, oh. Ah.
Okay. Oh my God, there's more of those blues. Good Lord. I cannot wait to see the piles of blues I'm gonna have from this.
Clayton, when we were playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, by the way,
Okay.
we were one level away from beating the whole thing.
Were we really?
Yeah, well, there was just one level left after we called it quits.
That's where I assume you fight what, like Super Shredder and Krang.
Yeah,
and,
you fight Krang, who's controlling the Statue of Liberty,
That's right.
and then Shredder shows up, busts ooze over his head, turns into Super Shredder,
Uh huh.
and then you fight him.
Good times.
I have the same opinion of Super Shredder that I do about, or that I used to have about Boba Fett.
All right.
As much like Boba Fett, Super Shredder just shows up, doesn't do anything, and then dies.
Yeah. Yeah. You're very. That's an
Like
accurate description.
Shredder turns into Super Shredder. He chases the turtles down to that pier, and then they collapse the pier on him. And then you think he's dead, but then he punches through the
Right.
wood.
Punches through the rubble and gives you a thumbs up. And
But
then
he
goes
doesn't
down
do
in the
anything.
lava.
Super Shredder doesn't do anything. He's not even scary. He just dies.
Yeah. He's not even scary. He just dies.
Much like Boba Fett. He didn't do anything and then died.
Mhm.
That's not true. Boba Fett shows up, looks badass, then dies.
Right.
Acting like Super Shredder.
Yeah. Remember when he's in the cantina and somebody has the thermal detonator and he just kind of slowly nods at him? He's like, cool move.
All right,
I just want you to look at something.
Okay.
That pile is all the same piece and color.
Oi.
Yeesh.
No, thank you.
So I've got the whole ridge on the top of the E NES.
Oh, I see now. I like that. Okay. So, yeah, you're saying it's not function, it's fashion.
Yeah, it's just cool pattern.
Cool word.
That's a lot of words.
Bad Shelby's making me read them. Actually, more accurately, too bad Meg's making Shelby and Logan read them.
Yep. We came across that one thing, and it was so late, and I was so tired, and I already am uncomfortable reading publicly. And then just this huge thing of words pop up. I just play the sound effect. Damn, that's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them. And Meg goes, "No."
What was this in?
Mass Effect
Effect.
Andromeda.
Oh, yeah. I can
It was our
imagine there'd
last
be a
stream of Mass Effect Andromeda.
huge text dump at the end of that game.
All of the Mass Effects have a huge text dump that I had never read until Meg and Shelby made me read
It's
them on our playthrough.
important.
We're sitting there reading them, and I'm like, huh, I didn't know that. Meg's like, how did you not know that? I'm like, I didn't read it.
Yep.
I am so glad that I got to play Mass Effect by watching you play it, Logan, because it really does feel like one of those games that's very important for gamers to experience. Like it's just one of those games that you should experience and you should watch at least
Yeah.
someone play.
It's like it really do be like that sometimes.
He's right, you know.
There's just certain games that are very much in history making, like that. Like never having any exposure or knowledge of Metal Gear. I feel like.
Yeah.
Wait, you play video games? You don't know what Metal Gear is? Death Stranding, I get because it's more of a recent thing, and there's only one of them. But Metal Gear has spanned
That is a
decades
bona fide franchise.
of gaming.
Yeah.
It literally started in the 80s.
Yeah.
All right, something's wrong here. I fucked something up. A while
Hey,
ago.
Logan's the first one to fuck something up on stage stream, but that's only because I haven't started doing
Hey,
anything
I didn't fuck it
yet.
up on today's stream. I fucked it up on a week ago's stream.
Damn it.
All right. So I gotta get back in like
I've tried to say the story like 3 times.
thinking mode here.
So I was on Lego's website shopping. I think I might have the next kit that I'm going to buy.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
You know this, Clayton, because I asked for it for my birthday.
Yes, I know which one it is, but why don't you say it for the folks at home?
Yeah, for those of
I
us who
asked-
don't know.
I asked Clayton to buy me the world map kit for my birthday.
Shoot.
Oh, that one looks so cool.
I think I'm going to do it and put it in the living room on that big empty open wall that I have. Maybe I'll buy it tomorrow when the other stuff so tomorrow is a huge day for Lego releases. They have a
Oh, yeah?
bunch of stuff that's coming out tomorrow for pre-order. So if there's anything you're interested in or think you could be interested in, you better go into Lego's website today and look at it so you're prepared tomorrow and don't get screwed over because those pre-orders sell out fast.
They released the Princess Peach version of those ugly little Mario characters.
Will it interact with your current thing?
Yep. Because they
So
do
you're
software
buying it.
updates to them.
You know what that
Wait,
means?
what was it? What did you just say, Logan?
You can do software updates to those little guys. So as
Oh,
they
right,
release
'cause
more
they connect
toys,
with
they can interact
Bluetooth.
with stuff.
I was like, how are you going to update that thing? You have to buy like the Disney Infinity pad so you can connect it.
No, you connect your phone to it.
Good thing I turned on my flashlight. I found some dark blues within my blacks. Oh, that would have been bad.
Oh. What you would have said when you finally found the dark blue.
Like he's trying to say something to me. I just know it. Boy, hello.
All right, so which one am I working on? I'm working on green. She has a paintbrush, thank goodness.
You could have made one, but yeah, you're right. You don't have your normal stuff.
Yeah, that was the first thing I thought of when I jumped into your when I was even thinking about playing your character. That's why I didn't wanna. And I was like, oh man, I don't know where all of her stuff is.
It's either I'm a person or I keep some stuff like a machete or something like that in my box upstairs next to our beds.
Yeah.
But I had made a second paintbrush so I could paint other stuff since you were going to be using mine for extended time frame, clearly.
Yeah.
I usually like to when we stop playing, completely empty my pockets except for like a water bottle.
Probably a good thing to do.
Just so when I start up, I can be like, okay, what am I going to do? I have an empty slate that I can just decide now instead of trying to remember what I was doing last time.
Yeah. I think I have the right color. Color. Yes, I do.
Hamburger.
The burger.
Okay. I have organized all of my blues and blacks. This is my table. Some of my blacks are getting cut off, but this... Oh, look, the sparrow's on the camera. Look, guys. Oh,
You scared her away. Oh,
Startled her.
no.
She
I
like
didn't startle
jumped
her.
off and jumped
She
back
jumped
on.
off, and then she did her little hop on, Clay.
Yeah, she's excitable. She's
Yeah.
nothing if not excitable.
Y'all are
Did
gonna
we already
be in
read what
the store
Sergio
now.
said?
No, but I'm excited for that. Please finish Horizon, Logan, Sergio, so we can talk about it.
2, 3.
Reminds me
here.
that we need to go back to my Insanity run, probably also finish Horizon.
That means the post goes. Oh.
I want to
need
go
get
back in
to work.
Horizon and do other stuff.
I need to get back to working on my Pokemon project that I've been working on for over a year.
So I was actually thinking about that the other day. Can you believe it? We're in August. August tomorrow. Isn't the new Pokemon's coming out in November?
They do.
And I'm super excited. And I was actually thinking about it, and this is probably something I shouldn't say on stream, but I'm going to say it anyways. Y'all can fuss at me tomorrow in the meeting. But I was like, we will have some time off for Thanksgiving.
But what if we didn't have any time
But
off?
what if we decided not to take any time off, like unhealthy Shelby, and that's a different blue.
And instead play Pokemon on extra streams during the day.
Instead, played Pokemon during extra streams during the day.
Uh-huh.
Shelby,
Yeah.
I'm going to fuss at you so much about that tomorrow because I'm so fucking down for that.
I know, but Clayton's also like, you've got to take some time to breathe, woman. This is why you weren't able to get out of bed for like a week, because you had overworked your body.
Yeah.
All right, Clayton, I hear you, but conversely, Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon.
Yeah.
But I also don't know how entertaining that would be, because there's a lot of like, what do you call that?
Well, that's the
Okay,
beauty
word right
of
now.
daytime streams. We're just hanging out and chilling. Even if we're just like doing the mundane Pokemon grinding stuff.
Grinding, that's the word.
We could just be talking and chatting.
Okay. Here we go. I really don't have a lot of room here.
Well, now I'm super excited about when Pokemon comes out.
I've thrown an idea out there. I can't remember what day they exactly come out. I can look it up if you don't have it memorized.
What day does Pokemon come out?
Sunday.
According to Nintendo, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon
No, not that one. When do Pokemon Scarlet and Violet come out?
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's initial release date is November 18th, 2022.
Okay.
November 18th.
So inevitably what'll end up happening is Logan will play day of release probably, which is fine. And he can play up to a point that's actually got some stuff going on. And I won't play any of it until the actual stream, and then we'll start from the beginning there. And then we can flip
Yeah.
between the two streams.
Right.
Okay.
And then we can have people drop in and drop out on the multiplayer stuff. Because I don't know exactly how it works yet. So
Oh yeah, we can figure all that shit out.
But I'm very excited. I can't wait to have LeChonk be my new son. The fuck is this? I don't know what this is.
Blue. That's that blue, that's blue, and that's that blue. Okay. Thankfully, the first step shows you pictures of every single color blue. So I think I know what the colors are all going to look like.
Oh, good.
It's just a matter of keeping that consistent in my brain for the rest of this baggies. That's the concern here.
Quentin says, I can't believe you're dumping Bunger already. It's just how it works, man. Keep up or... What's the other word? What,
Shape up or ship
Oh.
out?
no, it's like a keep up or something. It's
Get left
usually
behind?
for like when things can't
Sink or-
adapt.
Sink or swim?
Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just fucking up. Who cares? But look at
Survival of the
this.
fittest.
Look what I'm building here on the edge of this. I don't know what this is.
Hold on your jelly.
Oh, come on.
Come on. Hey, do you still have your Nest cams on?
I do, but they don't usually affect it anymore.
You're not
I
jelly
can turn
anymore.
them off, though.
That looks
Let me go
cool.
turn them off. But yeah, I'm building like some kind of thing here, and I don't know what this is. You see that right
So
underneath
cool
the
with
little
the ports
fins?
and everything. The little blue pieces.
Yeah, like this here, like all. I'm off camera now. These. I don't know what all
Maybe
this
that's just structure for something that's going to go outside.
I don't know, because that's like there's like a corner here,
What's
like there's a
that?
corner that goes around.
That's weird. I don't know.
Maybe there's going to be an Easter egg.
Oh
Turn off my
man, I'd be so
cameras.
jealous. You get cool Easter egg stuff in yours.
Do you really not think they're going to not hide some cool Easter eggs in yours?
I don't know what Easter eggs there would be.
You could build his whole ear and hide it under something.
Ha ha ha. Logan's really obsessed with the ear story, man.
It's funny.
And it's got a thing for ears.
Sorry, I shouldn't shame your fetish.
Yeah, don't yuck his yum.
It's funny.
We
All
in the
right, I've
waxy
turned-
community won't stand for this.
All right, I've turned off my Nest cams. Maybe that'll fix the jelliness.
Logan likes to wax off, you know. That's just how it goes.
It's true. And I'm tired of being ashamed of it. You know that Sailor Moon meme where Tuxedo Mask goes, my work here is done, and then Sailor Moon goes, but you didn't do anything, and then he like throws his cape and leaves.
Yeah.
That's Super Shredder.
I'm trying to think of what was the... Isn't there a Sailor Moon meme with somebody doing like the Okie doke sign?
Yeah, there was an episode where in the episode, the villain in her human form was at like a baseball stadium or something,
Okay.
and she wrinkled up a piece of paper and then threw it on the ground, and then like stadium security like walked around the corner and saw her do that, and she like looks at him and he's looking at her. She bends it over and picks up the balled up paper and throws it in the trash can, and then she looks back at him and he kind of raises up his okay fingers and then walks
That's
away.
what it is. It raises into frame. I was like,
Yes.
there's an animation, but I can't remember what the animation is. Yes, it's it's that thing slow. His hand, the Okie doke, slowly floating into frame. God, it's so
because
good.
The villain was throwing trash on the ground, and she got caught by stadium security.
Oh my God,
That was a silly show.
beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
I kind of wish I watched it, but back when I was in 4th grade, yeah, that show was for girls, so I didn't watch it.
Yeah, there's certainly a
but
thing
it seemed
about
like
that.
a pretty good show on retrospect.
So I know next to nothing about Sailor Moon, but all I ever hear anytime there's the Goku versus Superman, who would win, and there's always one person, at least one person in the comments, be like, if you guys knew how absolutely ridiculous, I don't remember if it's Sailor Moon or Venus or whoever, it's some Sailor character. They were like, they always say something like, if you understood how ridiculously overpowered she is, you would not even be asking about Goku or Superman. So apparently there is a character in Sailor Moon that is just like all 999 abilities.
I'm not familiar enough.
And in
with
what
it.
sentence Clayton has
Say.
convinced me to watch Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
That's all it took. Powerful female character? Hell yeah, I'm down. Where do I
Right.
go?
I do think it's funny how, like, in the theme song, they're like, in the exact words of the theme song is, she never turns her back on a friend. She's always there to defend. Never turns her back on a real fight. But in the very first episode of the show,
Okay.
she literally does all.
Apparently the German Sailor Moon theme song is really funny because it's the same feel, or maybe it's one of the European languages, but the way that they structure their sentences is significantly different, that it kind of changes the meaning of the sentences.
Yeah. Oh,
Like
Oh.
Winchester Complex.
I just realized what this is.
Oh.
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 So this is what I have so far. It's the freaking second level of Mario.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool!
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It is.
And it just
Damn.
like these are the like warp pipes at the end of the level.
Yep, that's what it is.
It just like snapped into realization of what it
Uh-huh.
was for me. I'm like, whoa, wait, hold on, I know what this is.
Are there things that I've been missing during my builds, maybe?
Maybe
I don't know, they snuck little cutesy stuff in there. Bet you there was something on the horizon, I just missed it.
Maybe. All right,
I never really knew to look.
Let's see if you'll play along. Nope, no, you will not. All right. So that's the
I
end
think
of that.
I think the phrase was adapt or get left behind. Maybe I'm still thinking about it.
What's the Bear Grylls one? Adapt. Something overcome.
I have no idea. I know who that is, but I've never heard his saying.
The only thing I know about that man is from memes,
Yep.
and you can guess which one it is. It's the pea
It's it.
drinking one.
It's either drinking pee or him eating a Snickers slightly off camera when he's supposed to be roughing it in the wild.
I haven't seen that. That's
great.
Yeah. There's a shot of him, like one of his camera crew handing him a Snickers bar. And like I get it.
You when you're hungry.
Yeah, very good. It's a TV show. It's there for entertainment. I don't need him to actually be on the brink of death to provide me this information. But it is kind of funny that that he's just like, yeah, I got a guy for Snickers.
I'm not gonna hold that against him. It's tough out there for a homie.
Right. Look, man, if I had to drink pee to survive and I had a Snickers, I'd wash the taste out with Snickers.
The man drank his own pee. Let him have a Snickers.
Honestly.
He made his point. Now give him one.
For real, though.
Oh wow! I just realized what else is happening now. I just made a really tiny, super simple Mario. Like it's about as simple as it gets, but it's definitely Mario.
Blue
See that
bottom, red
little-
hat.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
It's even
Sure
in the
enough.
original colors. See, it's got a
Oh.
brown bottom and a red top, like
Yeah,
the
the
original
Jumpman colors.
Yeah,
That's genius. That's great.
that's so good.
He's so cool.
He's so cool. You talking about Chris Pratt?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, it's a me.
That was so funny. That was a funny video.
Some more scrap for the scrap god. That's me. I'm the scrap god.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Watch Clayton find out that he's going to be collecting so much more wood now that I'm not taking them to build that tower.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I mean, we had a whole thing of it that you used all of that to build a tower.
Yes, you did.
And that's why I kept collecting no matter, even though we were full, because it was like, it's going to take one level or one thing and all this wood's going to be gone. And sure enough.
Should we mash all this wood? No, 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 no.
No.
No, no, no. Mm-mm. I think I have pillaged this island for all of its scrap. Oh, nope. I was wrong.
You lied to me.
Now. See, once you get to this point of this game, it gets really fun to play alone. But getting here, playing by yourself, takes forever.
No, I like being able to talk. You're dying.
I know.
I heard the noise. I was like, don't forget to breathe.
Correction, you're dying.
Well, you're fucked because no one's going to pick your ass up.
Correct.
So here is. I don't know what happens when you die by yourself because I never died on my single player playthrough.
I
So
don't know.
here's
I don't
the
know either.
sneaky secret side Mario second level area.
Are you going to
that's
leave
so
that
cool.
exposed, or is that going to have a cover and you can lift that up?
I don't know. I'm going to follow the instructions and then see what happens. Because I'd have to imagine, since I'm building an NES, that it's like, because here's the front of it. I'd have to imagine that since I'm building an NES and on the cover of the thing, there's a corner there, that there's some kind of removable part. There's this bottom rung here with like very
those
farly
little
separated posts.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be like the way Peach's Castle is, that the parts just pop off and I can just pop them back on.
Gotcha. Okay.
Found clams or oysters or whatever.
Those are great to throw in the recycle cube thingy.
Are they really? Okay.
Yeah, because they don't serve any other damn purpose.
That's good.
And it don't take any of your...
thinking.
I think
Sure.
they make
Far,
one
far.
thing. I think you
Yeah.
use them to craft like one thing, and we never
Right.
use that.
bird nest. And we already have
That's what it
some.
was. Yeah.
Moving on to bag 6.
Ooh, buddy.
Give it up for bag 6. I think I've gotten everything I need out this here. Oh shoot, there's a whole nother region.
I have to lay out, like I pull out all my blues from each section first, for each picture. And then I have to lay them out in what the order is across this whole bar, and then I can put them in.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only way to keep all my blues. I hope I'm keeping them straight. I feel like I'm doing pretty good.
Only one way to find out.
And I'll never know if I fuck up one. I'll never know.
I'll never tell.
You'll find out eventually, and it'll be way too late, and you'll be like, I have no idea where I screwed up.
I am in over my head.
Because that happened to me a few times when I was building the Statue of Liberty many years ago.
But it doesn't really matter the back of the blues.
What a
like
sentence.
the back wall of the blues are just different color blues to make it look like a sky.
Because not only was it a screw up that I had made that time, but I would take many months off between building attempts. So I would mess something up and then not look at the set for like 3 months, and then I'd come back to it and be like, what is happening?
What was I? Yeah. What was I thinking when I did this?
This is a big mess.
Later.
Later.
Something about the way you said that just had that sort of sound to it.
Had that Patrick vibe to it.
Yeah. Patrick vibes only.
Boys of
goes-
Cusco.
Eh, good.
Cusco's boys.
All right. Wasn't expecting that.
Oh, Logan, do you still have that thing later?
Yes.
Okay.
So I have a hard out at 6.
Your time.
My time.
I tie.
Yes, please. You making?
Yeah, you don't want a Mai Tai made by me.
just be like one of the liquors just poured in a cup. Like, it's a Mai Tai.
yeah.
No, it's not.
Amaretto and cherry Coke. Here's your Mai Tai.
Even worse. Here's water Mai Tai.
Isn't a hot toddy just like warm, like hot vodka or hot gin or something like that?
I have no idea. I've never had a hot toddy.
I think a hot toddy is actually like above room temperature liquor.
I don't enjoy that.
Me either.
You can actually
Maybe if
taste
we
it
live
when
somewhere
it's that
cold.
temperature.
You can actually taste it.
Yeah.
It's my worst part. It's my worst. My least favorite part of liquor is the taste of it.
That's not true. You love the taste of amaretto.
Yeah, I do. It is pretty much candy to me. And I do want candy.
I think I could probably never have any alcohol again for the rest of my life, and I'll be okay with it.
Not a bad way to be.
I mean, I probably will. Like, I definitely will. But if it just so happens that I randomly never have alcohol again,
Uh-huh.
I A, wouldn't notice, and B, be totally fine with it.
Right. Okay, that means you can lose. And you can get out of here. All right.
Remember when we restarted the server after we built that anchor? And then when Shelby loaded back in, the freaking bird...
The bird, yeah. He just was floating around in midair. There's no reason.
So silly. I look down at the call, and you're just looking at a bird who's just rotating.
Sister,
Paint. I need paint.
kiddo.
Meow meow.
She just came in. Oh, you can see her ear a little bit on the mirror. Nope, no, she's gone.
Who was it, sister?
Yeah. Oh, there she is again, just ahead.
Oh, I see her. Oh, she's gone.
She's just sticking her head out and is like, got a feeling.
Are you
I'm
trying
not
to get her?
supposed
Is she like trying to play with that little thing?
No, she's just investigating. Now she's investigating my shoes that I threw out whenever I put my socks on. Now she's leaving. Hi.
She's such a priss.
She absolutely is.
Yeah, I think what I'm building right now. I think I'm building that corner that's going to get put on top of it.
I do think it's cool that they bothered to do that.
Oh, now she's coming up and rubbing on my legs. I got a sister.
Not me.
Yeah.
Tell Sparrow to come back.
I don't know where she ran off to. She's probably laying somewhere in the bedroom. So I think Clayton and I set a record for in and out of IKEA today.
It was quick.
All right, check this out.
Pretty proud. Oh, right. I see the grapes.
That's cool.
And that cool Easter egg, gone.
That's really neat.
back. Gone.
That's pretty cool. I'll be honest.
Can I tell you something?
I'll
It's a
allow it.
talk- It's a talking point for your date. Like when they come over, you're like, "Oh yeah, you want to check out my Lego?"
Yeah, I'm super into
collection?
Legos and video games.
Look at
so,
this.
do you think that if I show her this, I can get some puss?
No, not when you say it like that. No. You might get a second date if you just show her it though, and no words come out of your mouth like that.
I cannot guarantee that.
So we went to IKEA because we're trying to do some storage solutions today, and IKEA really does have some cheap poles and brackets for curtains. Like I will say that. They got some real good cheap stuff on that, and it works pretty well. So, like, you've been in IKEA before, right, Logan? We've gone to one like in
Yes,
Orlando
many
or something.
times.
Well, like, there's one floor that's usually like all these elaborate displays of all their
Yeah, and then the
products.
bottom floor is the warehouse.
Exactly, with all the actual stuff. So we've gotten to the point where we just skip the top floor because that's where everyone is, and it's hard to dodge people, and there's not really anything that we want up there, and we just always go to the bottom, second floor, and get exactly what we need, and we even know where it is.
Yeah.
So it makes it so much easier. And I made poor Clayton get out of bed again early today.
Ah, my life. So tough.
So rough. So
Wait, just
we
looks
actually
at you as you wake him up and says, "I can't believe you're making me do this."
we actually got there about 30 minutes after they opened, which was not bad. And it wasn't very crowded on the second floor because first
Really
off, they
wasn't?
had just opened, so all those people were still
Yeah.
on the top floor.
Yep.
Only people that knew they wanted to go to the second floor for the actual good stuff, like the stuff, not just
Yep.
looking at things.
Yep.
It was just us and them. It was perfect. But by
Yep.
the time we came out, it had just started filling in, and the parking lot was starting to get all the way to the back. And we're like, "Whew, thank God we got here when we did."
Mm-hmm.
So there are
Yeah,
ways to
one
do
time-
things in a pandemic. It's just about getting places when just opens and there's less people around.
Yeah.
One time I went to IKEA, but before I went there, I didn't really want to waste time walking around the presentation area.
Uh-huh.
So I shopped online and looked at what I wanted to get online.
Yeah.
And got the location of it where it was in the warehouse and just went straight to the thing I wanted to buy and walked out the door. It was awesome.
That's
That's
great.
the way to go, man.
Love it when it works out like that.
I highly suggest shopping for what you want online before you go there.
Yeah.
Getting the lot number, going straight to the thing, and then going straight to the cash register.
Yep.
And those lines at IKEA at the cash register can get super long.
Yeah. And
I
you'll see,
imagine
you'll
if
see
you-
some characters when you're in line.
Yeah, you will.
I imagine if you went straight to the item and then walked out, you didn't have to wait very long in the IKEA line then.
No, because
There's like 3 people ahead of us.
yeah, and it was just basically everyone being slow because it was still morning time. I think
Yeah.
Any
they weren't
meatballs?
fully awake. Oh hell no.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, those meatballs are so good though.
I have gotten their like frozen beverages there because that's the thing about IKEA also that I can't dawdle in is being in that store for multiple reasons now. With my mask on, around people in that hard and in that what do they call it?
Warehouse?
I absolutely freaking go like 10 degrees higher. Like I
Yeah.
am sweating. I am
Yeah.
dying. I am like going to have a panic attack with how
She has a,
hot
like,
I am.
portable fan that she brings with her.
Yeah, I had bought a portable fan whenever I went on the
Is it because
Light?
you're anxious and you get hot because you're anxious?
it's a lot of things. Like it's Houston in the summer. I'm not exactly a small thin thing that doesn't get hot, like doesn't sweat. I sweat. I think sweating's good. I love sweating in my
Real
yard.
women have sweat glands.
Yeah.
I hate sweating. It's like my least favorite thing my body does.
I don't mind it whenever I'm
My body does a lot of
supposed to
things. I prefer it wouldn't.
And then having to have my big mask on because we're in a very, very public place.
Right.
Mhm.
which also means that all of my breathing is staying pretty much like all of that heat and condensation stays in my mask. So my mask, inside my mask, gets very hot and my face
Right.
is sweating. And then add in people, and I'm just like, that's it. I am having fucking panic attacks. I'm just anxious. Yeah. So I now have a little battery operated fan that I keep in my purse when I need it. And I pop that bad boy out and fan myself down.
Yep.
And that made it bearable because about halfway through the bottom, just the marketplace area, I was about to lose it. And I was like, if I didn't have this fan, I'd be running out this building to take my mask off and breathe. But now Clayton's got some stuff he's got to install.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I'm building up the side of the top part now. I'm very curious about how this is going to work because I'm pretty sure it's going to be it's inevitably going to be able to stay down when I put something in it, but it just pops right back up right now.
When you're making a cartridge, right? I think that's one of the pieces you make.
Yeah, I'm making a cartridge and a controller with this TV with the next one.
So maybe putting the cartridges in is what makes it push down.
Yeah, maybe it like clips onto something somewhere. We'll see.
Is it a cartridge in a pear tree?
No, but that is very funny.
Right.
I'm gonna do it before Sergio gets to it. Boo.
Just because you do it doesn't mean he's not going to do it.
I just want to do it first.
Steve and I send each other a lot of TikToks in the TikTok app.
Okay.
And the other day he sent me something and I just replied with exclamation point sounds boo.
That's when you know things just taking place in your life over and over and over. And it's great when other people get those inside jokes.
I just think it's cool that we're having memes based off of stuff we're doing instead of just reciting memes that other people have done. I like that.
He likes that.
I'm a meme, and I like that.
Yeah. What have I done? I need to stop going so fast. I'm fucking it up.
We'll lay out and organize all your pieces first.
No!
Quentin says Logan's life is a meme.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So
I mean, I
never-
am the meme king, so makes sense.
I think of how to make a joke about a meme queen, but I don't know anyone that knows memes as well as you do.
You could just say more like meme queen.
Could have.
And I'll be like, no. And that'll be funny.
Thanks for building a joke for me. I need an instruction guide for it, like my Lego set.
So you're trying to meme.
Make a video about learning how to meme.
Do one of those Captain America like instructional videos.
Oh my god. The fitness videos?
Yeah. So you're trying to meme
And every time, what movie was that on?
Spider-Man.
Oh, that's what it was.
Homecoming?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it
the
was
most
Spider-Man
recent
Homecoming.
one. The one that just came out.
No,
No.
it was the first one.
No, it was the first one when he was in the gym.
Yeah, Homecoming.
Spoilers. Jesus. Now I know there's a gym.
And Captain America's in it.
All right. That
I
would
do
be
like
actually
that they got that in there, though.
that would actually be a really funny like non-spoiler. It's like, oh yeah, did you see Captain America's in the new Spider-Man movie? I was like, what? Spoilers? I was like, no, it's not it's not the spoiler you think it is.
Or you could just lean into it and be like, haha, I spoiled it for you, dork. And then they go see the movie and they're like, oh.
Haha, you're invested in things.
That's such a Simpsons like gag.
Yep.
Clayton, you know what I just realized?
I can not even imagine.
Bike Girl never came back.
Holy, okay, we need to call the police. We got a missing
Huh?
person.
There's the house that we told you that was available for rent, Logan, the one on the
Right.
cul-de-sac. When we were out washing cars yesterday, the girl there, like it's a woman, should say it's a woman. She left on her bicycle, and I just realized I never remember seeing her come back.
She never returned.
I mean, I'm sure she's fine. We probably just missed it because we came
Right.
in to record stuff.
Yeah. Exhausted.
Oh my god,
And
we were so
Poor, just soaked to the bone with sweat. And
I was
a
actually
little sunburnt.
talking
When you,
and
when
thinking
you start a
about
sentence
Logan.
with, oh God, we need to call the police, I'm like, wait, well, hold on. What's happening? Hey, mister. This chubby.
I was actually thinking and talking about you, Logan, when we were washing the car. I was like, you know, if Logan moves here, I wonder if he would enjoy coming over when we do stuff like this and washing the car. And Clayton's like, no, he doesn't like to sweat. And then today you're literally like, I hate sweating.
Yep.
I'll hang out, but don't expect me to participate.
That's exactly what I said next. I said, no, he just sit right there on the front porch. We put a fan on him and he plays Switch and talk to us while we do this. That's exactly what happened. He's like,
now, I
that
could get
is an
behind
accurate
that.
statement. Yeah, see? We
If I
fucking,
could just-
between the two of us, nailed you.
Yeah.
If I could just come over and hang out and not be expected to like be sweaty, that'd be awesome.
Do anything?
Logan's just going to come bring his car and be like, hey, you want to wash it for me? I'll sit here and keep you company while you do it. And we're
Now,
like,
if we're washing my car, I'll wash my car.
yeah, but me and Clayton are probably like, all right, it's an excuse to use our other cool, expensive toys that we
Right.
buy for our cars. Sure.
If you guys are like, oh man, we're getting hungry, I could go get the food while you guys keep working.
Do you know, honestly, that would have been perfect yesterday. Hey, we're out of wax. You want to go pick up the wax while we keep working?
Right.
And I'd be like, okay. I'd be super down for that.
All right. I have wood. I have nails. Let's begin.
When I was a kid, I know I've told the story a million
Just
times.
now beginning.
No. I'm
Um,
beginning again.
Oh.
when I was a kid, my dad, my
No,
friends would
say it
come
like
over.
My Chemical Romance. When I was a young boy.
When I was a young man, my father into my bedroom. When I was hanging out with my friends, but we would like doing two totally separate and completely different things.
Uh-huh.
And my dad would just be like, "What are you? You guys are like hanging out, but you're not hanging out." And we're like, "We're hanging out.
We're just
He's
doing
playing
different
computer
things.
and I'm playing GameCube."
Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh.
Ah, you got a Sergio boo.
Yeah, I did. Oh, for the My Chemical Romance thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like Gerard. No way.
Yes,
It is the
His name's
true.
Gerard.
exactly like that.
It is truly a note of my attachment and comfortability around someone when we can literally just be sitting there chilling and not saying a damn thing to each other.
That's my preferred way to hang out with most people.
Is to shut
To
the
be
F up.
If I could like just be near you, but we don't have to continually interact, that sounds awesome.
Hey, I got a cat.
You do, in fact,
she's-
have quite a
She's
cat.
gonna fuck up your thing. You better put her down.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
No, I think if I were to touch her, she would just freak out even more and knock over.
I would knock it
anymore.
all down.
Exactly. Just leave her
Have you
be,
seen-
let her sniff, and she's fine.
She's actually the most delicate and careful one.
Have you seen those
Texas
videos
is
of
the
cats?
actual bull in a china shop.
Did he stutter? Have you
Clayton
seen
in
those
a fucking
videos of the
china
cats
shop.
trying to traverse like a field of solo cups?
Yeah.
And they can
Yes,
just
I love
perfectly
them.
they can perfectly maneuver it without knocking anything over.
Uh-huh.
But then there's the one at the end that just traipses through
Just
and knocks
does
everything.
not care, which means they're perfectly capable of doing it. It's like I don't care. None of this matters to me. It don't matter. None of this matters.
It don't
Hey, do
matter.
you guys think it'd be something cool that? Don't be careful what you say. But if that thing we were talking about doing in the future involving animals. Do you
Oh,
think
the
I
board
should do-
shorts.
Yeah. Do you think I should do one of those videos and we can put that on play while that's going on?
What?
Uh,
I was
Logan
half
and I-
listening. What'd you say?
Logan and I don't remember what you're talking about.
I know what event you're talking about, but I didn't hear all of what you said.
Should I
now.
make a video of all of my cats doing that to play during that thing?
Yes. Yes, you should.
Okay.
I think my puppy, my 13-year-old puppy wants to go outside.
13-year-old puppy. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Supports in
oh.
place. I just
Oh.
need to.
Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck.
And at the end, we could do one with Lewis, and he's just
Don't care. Yep.
the difference is Lewis just doesn't have the self-awareness, and he's like, okay, bang, 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 knocks everything over. Did you say bacon? I'm there. Knocks everything down.
1, 2, 3.
I think I fixed my mistake. All right, 5.
I'm back, by the way, if you didn't
Figure that out.
get that yet.
In case you didn't know. 1, 2, 3. And this is.
Quentin, did he stutter to me talking about putting the cat down?
Keep pressing the wrong key.
Whereas Logan has finished one bag already and is on his second bag, numbered bag
Numero
of the
dos.
stream. I'm still on my first set, and I still have that giant pile of blues.
But again, Shelby, your bags have a lot more to them than mine.
I know.
Our sets have similar amounts of pieces, but you have less bags than me. So you're going to spend more time per bag.
True.
Also, I'm epic, and if you just compare yourself to me, you're going to be sad.
I mean, look at this really cool wall of blues, though.
Nothing.
Oh,
it's
sister
gonna-
wants very badly to get up on top of my PC tower, but I
I
have
heard you.
a tablet and a Chromebook up there currently.
You should
Just gonna
build those
ignore me
because
and
she will knock
get
that
away
shit
with
over.
me saying
Yeah,
that I'm
I'm
epic
gonna-
and better.
I'm going to clear a spot for her.
All right, here's where I'm at now. I've
I
got
acknowledge
this
you're
side-
better at Legos than me, Logan. That is a true statement.
Yeah, I'm just epic and better at most and mostly everything.
Mostly everything.
Yeah, mostly. So I got the top. I got this cornered side piece done. This side piece done. There's a sneaky little Easter egg under this. It's hard to get off with one hand. That's really cool. Yeah, I think I just got the top done. I got the top left.
You also have a whole other
7.
box that you haven't opened up any of those bags on, so you're going to have a whole other set of bags.
What?
We were talking about bags. You have a whole other like bag set, right? That you haven't even opened.
They're all together. The TV set was like in the main box, and then there was a smaller box inside of it with the NES stuff in it. And so I've put all the bags beside each other in like numerical order, so I don't have to go digging for them.
Gotcha.
Yep. Here's my bag 7, which is 3 bags.
3 bags of 7s.
And I think, yeah, there's a smaller bag inside this bag, so there's a total of 4 bags.
I love that they do that. There'll be bags in the box. Like box, then bags, lots of bags, and then bags within those bags. And I do appreciate that they're going to start trying to use recyclable stuff because they have got a lot of plastic usage that's ridiculous.
Sergio says this man's out here attempting a light gaslight.
Yeah, but if I've been around you enough, you really can't get me to gaslight.
No, you're wrong.
Acknowledge your gaslight.
You must be crazy for thinking that.
Uh-huh.
That's gaslighting, by the way.
Oh, I know. I'm not acknowledging it. Thanks for trying to almost mansplain gaslighting to me.
You see, when you tell somebody something that they already know and make them think that they're crazy for it.
Yeah.
What if I, instead of mansplain gaslighting, what if I gaslight mansplaining? Oh, that's not what mansplaining is.
I like this. Let's do this. Woo! Making some progress on my blues. You know, Logan, I
Yep.
have to say, thanks for letting me, on Extra Life 2 years ago. Was it this most recent one? No, it was 2 years ago. Whatever Extra Life it was that we built a bonsai tree. Thanks for agreeing to let me do that because Legos is really it's really a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed getting into this world.
I tried to let you like take up most of it, and I was just trying to be like more of a helper than a builder.
It's really a lot of fun, and it really matches my personality.
I've always liked it.
It lets me have structure and follow instructions, but in a fun way.
And it lets me just have chaos and then make order out of chaos.
Yes. It works for multiple personalities. Not to get all sappy, but there's a lot of things I would never have been able to experience and learn about without us having started this silly company where we stream sometimes 6 nights a week, sometimes 5.
Oh, me too. Before we started streaming, I only ever played 2 Halo games, and now I've beat all of them.
And all the Gears of War.
That's true. which I had played most of, but not the newer ones.
Not the 5th one.
That's true. The 5th one came out while we were streaming.
And technically, we still have one more Halo if they will just finish the motherfucking campaign
If they would-
co-op.
And this is where I'd put all of my Halo Infinite achievements. If I had any.
But what about your stars? Oh, we're making references to the podcast. You got to listen to the podcast when it comes out tomorrow.
Quentin says, and the Mass Effects. That's true.
Yeah, I never would have gotten to experience any of the Mass Effects.
I never finished Mass Effect Andromeda, so I mean, I probably would have eventually, but it was more fun doing
Maybe.
it. It was more fun doing it with you.
Oh. Every once in a while, I put on these little black pieces. I'm going to show the camera. Oh, can't really tell what it is. But how I put it on means that the back of it has got a connector piece. So I feel like that is how I'm going to end up connecting the frame that I'm going to make out of Lego pieces all along the back of these here.
I see. Are they going to put like nail holders like a portrait has, like a picture does?
I really don't know, but I am not going to need that because I made Clayton install a shelf on the wall that I'm going to put this and sit it down on.
Oh. Can you guess what I'm putting together?
The lid.
The cartridge. And the jelly.
Wait, that's the cartridge? How's that the cartridge? That's huge.
Oh, maybe you're right. It is the lid. It's just in the shape of the cartridge right now, so it made me think. But I'm looking at the lid, and it fits perfectly where the lid goes. So
I'm like, that's a big cartridge.
oh, and the very next step was put it on the top.
Called it.
Oof.
Do you like Chex Mix?
Yeah, I like Chex Mix. I don't have it very often, but when I do, I like it.
I should ask differently than that. Do you like Chex cereal?
Yeah, I like Chex cereal. I don't have it very often, but when I have it, I like it.
Hey, welcome to chat, VR Gamer for Life.
VR
What's up?
Gamer for Life.
So, I bought this from Target. It's a cereal.
Yeah.
It's like cinnamon flavored Chex cereal, but Target brand. It's pretty damn good.
All right. Well, these pieces are on here a little bit weird and kind of cocked, but here I put the top on. Oh, VR Gamer for
Hey.
Life says have any other color issue or have any color issues with the first portion of Starry Night.
It's funny you
It's
say
funny
that.
you mentioned that.
I have a flashlight that I have to use to shine directly on the blues to tell the blues apart and the dark blues from the blacks. And then I use this to shine on the book light to the book to see the pictures to try to figure out like proper color matching.
It was a whole thing last week when she was building it.
I had to make Clayton come in here and we had to compare the book to the pieces in real life and come up with an agreement on what the blues in the book referred to for the blues of the pieces. And I think we got it right because all the pieces ended up being used appropriately. Like I didn't have at the end like the wrong pieces still available or missing some. So it's
Can
just
you
been
imagine- Can you imagine if that got screwed up like super early on and then you've realized you've put so many of the wrong color in the wrong place?
to be honest, I would just tear the whole thing apart and start over.
That'd probably be the best option.
Yep. my solution now is I've got all of my bags. Like I usually always separate all the pieces anyways from all my bags for that particular number that I'm on. And then I've got them all sorted by the blues of those colors. So like these blues are together, those blues are together, that blue is all by itself, and then these are the dark blues on the completely different side of the table from the blacks, because the blacks and the dark blues both look black without my flashlight shining directly on them. Thankfully, I'm an organized person, so this works for me.
I would probably be having a terrible time with it.
You would have a nightmare from moment one. I can guarantee you.
Brandon would be fucked.
You
Yeah.
can see blue.
Good point.
But anyone that, now I'm thinking about it, people that are colorblind, they would probably really struggle with Lego kits because they don't have what Clayton's been bitching about the whole time. They don't have fucking numbers on them.
Right. There's no key. It's infuriating.
VR Gamer for Life says, "Oh, so you did better than me. I messed up the very first 2x2 round plate. Didn't realize it until I was placing the last one, and then I had to unbuild the entire thing to find the mistake."
Meg's here.
So sorry.
Hey, Meg.
Hey, Meg. Also, VR Gamer for Life, if you have a name and pronoun that you like to use when we're chatting to you, let us know.
Try and make this happen.
Ow. Oh, Meg says she just finished the Uncoupled show just now.
Ah,
So, now that you've watched all of it, yes, because I have tomorrow off.
you
So,
don't say.
I may finish my Korean drama show tonight or tomorrow morning at about 3 a.m.
Great.
Why do
So
you guys
maybe
have
I'll watch
tomorrow off?
Uncoupled tomorrow.
She just took tomorrow.
I took tomorrow off because I can't handle it.
Taking an MHB,
I don't know what that is.
a mental health break.
Oh,
Definitely taking those.
I thought you were just going to say a mental health bay because you meant to say MHD. It was like, nope, I'm riding with it. MHB.
I did say MHB. Did I
Delta
not?
and Bravo, folks. Delta and Bravo.
Right.
Did I not?
I don't know. I can't. I don't know. Roll back the tape.
Doesn't
Roll it
matter.
back. MHB.
So vMix does actually have a replay function in it. I have not even begun to look into it, but it does have a thing. VR Gamer says he/him. It does have a replay to where you can set the offset to where. So I have my preview and my program. I can have a third one that is the replay, and I can roll back in the feed how many seconds I need to, and then flash back to that moment and play it again. But you need a literal program room to coordinate all that stuff, and I can't play games and run that much of the booth at the same time.
You're the booth babe.
I am the booth babe, in
You
fact.
can do it all.
Like the chirons indicate, I am the booth babe.
The fucking hell.
Oh, what does mine say now?
Bug drinker.
Bug drinker? Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, originally I didn't know what to put for yours. So I just put trick me once, can't be tricked again.
You accidentally drink one bug, and all of a sudden you're a bug drinker for life.
That's a reference
VR
you streamed
gamer for
last
life.
night.
Bug drinker for life. So, Mr. VR gamer for life, what are some of your favorite VR games to VR game?
I'm somewhat of a VR gamer myself.
I am not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Shelby will barf.
Just looking at that fucking headset makes me
Beat Saber.
barf.
All right, very cool.
I want to play that so bad, but again, I get the most horrendous motion sickness. But God, I want to play Beat Saber.
If there is a game I
looks
think
so
you could
much
handle,
fun.
it might be that one. Because,
Yeah, because you're not moving around.
yeah, the world, like, you have the highway that comes at you, but the world doesn't move much. You move within the world, if anything.
Listen, we're not doing any VR. Let me say this. Shelby's not doing any VR. I am building it up and not going to let
Saving it?
anything taint my
Yeah?
preconception of
Oh,
it
all right.
until we get to the Horizon VR game.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be, I don't care. I'm going to have the bands on. I'm going to have taken the bony. Like, I'll take triple amounts of it. I'll
Uh-huh.
have fans on my face, Cokes, whatever, cold. I'll do every technique I know to help with my motion sickness, but I'm playing that motherfucking game.
Yeah.
You know what I heard? I heard that the Horizon VR is not even motion sickness at all. Like, most people are totally fine with it. And I didn't just make that up.
You did just fucking make that up. Don't even lie.
I did not. I did not.
No one's played that game yet. They're still in development, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I love that his internet fucked up when he said
Strong
it,
rebuttal.
making it even more sus. Great.
They totally have, though.
Well, I couldn't do Bridge Crew because that's a multiplayer, and we only have one VR set between me and Clay.
Well,
Like my
Would have to
favorite,
just be
my
Clay.
favorite online content creator, Real Gamer, not made up, totally played it.
Shelby, you can play Star Trek Bridge Crew in non-VR.
Okay, now you're getting somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Yes, VR Gamer says, sounds like they know all the motion sickness tips.
Yeah.
I've been getting motion sickness since I was like 4.
Right.
I'm 30. I've figured out a couple things in my life about how to help with it.
I know a thing or two about a thing or two.
However, it gets worse with age.
Yeah, and here we go again.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say we've been married for I don't know how long, and I don't understand motion sickness at all. I'll never understand it.
Me and Clay got into a bit of an argument the other day. Because I told him, like, we tried to play Book Snacks on stream now twice. And I've gotten motion sick both times. And Clayton was just like, well, let's do this. We're going to try this, and we're going to try that, and we're going to do this, and we'll try that, and we'll see if you get sick. And I'm like, no. No. I am not going to test out different stuff on motion to see if I get motion sick. It's like, but I want to understand it. And I'm like, I know you want to understand it, but it is absolutely miserable when you
Right.
get like that. So I don't want to constantly feel like that while we're testing out features and trying to suss it out. And it was totally valid. Like, both of our arguments were totally valid, and we talked it out. We weren't really fighting. It was a discussion. And Clay was like, I just want to know what games are going to make you sick ahead of time. So if I can figure out what it is in a game that makes you sick, then we can try to fix it beforehand so you can still play the game. But, there's just some of them that's just not going to happen on.
Have you considered just don't?
You know, I
Well said.
did. Makes it that's so true.
Quentin says, I didn't know there was a non-VR mode for Bridge Crew. Yes. And very important for people to know. You can play that game in pancake mode if you want to. And it's
Pancake mode. That's awesome.
it's not as, immersive because it couldn't be, but you still get to press the buttons and make it so and engage.
All right. Check it out. Here we go.
Whoa! That looks so cool!
I don't know why this isn't like staying down when I push it. I'm wondering if I fuck something up.
Is there a
Or
latch
maybe
that's
the,
not
maybe the
locking in?
or maybe the cartridge needs to be in it for it to work.
Oh, Yeah. A regular NES would latch down even if there wasn't a cartridge, right?
Correct.
I thought so.
All right. Well, now I'm making the cartridge.
Meg says it's so hard to explain. She's right, and it's different for everybody. Like, certain people have different triggers for their motion sickness than others do. and different tricks that work for them.
VR Gamer
First-
says I had one short episode of Vertigo. It was bad and only caused by some fluid in his ear. I have a friend whose mom basically constantly has vertigo, is always on the verge of vertigo, because every time I would go over to his house, like, I'm gonna say 7 out of 10 times I went to his house, his mom would be on the couch, and he was just like, yeah, she can't get up today. I was like, Jesus. That's so just debilitating. You can't get anything done because you can't leave the couch.
The first time I ever experienced VR, it was at RTX,
Oh.
and they had some game where you're flying like a drone, and you're supposed to be mining and also attacking the other little ships.
Oh.
I don't remember
Okay.
what the game was called, but everybody in front of me in line was getting motion sick, and they would bail before like they finished. It was
Uh-huh.
making me super nervous,
Right.
and I was like, "Oh man, I hope I don't get motion sick." VR is so cool; I want to experience it. But
So
when I got up
cool.
to it's so cool. When I got up to the front of the line, I put on the headset and nothing. I got zero motion sickness, and in fact, I won the game because I think everybody else bailed.
I played Eve Valkyrie my first time in VR, and it was perfectly fine. I was just like, oh, this is my confirmation, because I was in a spaceship that got launched out of like a carrier, and I was just like, oh, my brain did like a weird thing where it realized that I wasn't moving, but the world was moving around me. But then I was like, video game, switch to video game mode, and everything's fine now. I just accept all these inputs.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens to me.
Yeah, there's a brief moment. A buddy brought his Vive to the office when I first started working at my new job, and it was my
Somebody
first.
step on the cable and snap it.
Oh yeah. And I played, what was the plank game?
Oh, where
Where-
you step out.
Yeah. And I felt the, like, because I don't like heights, and I felt like my stomach get nervous. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I can see how this is fooling my brain into thinking I'm on top of a skyscraper. And that's when I realized, like, this is incredibly powerful to the mind, but I don't get the motion sickness. So, Sergio says, we've been meaning to... VR Gamer says, Vertigo was not related to VR. I closed my eyes and dropped to the floor, crawled to the kitchen, and chugged water to fix it. Is that actually a way to fix it?
Depends.
I didn't know. I
I
don't
think he's
know
talking
His
about
was based on
specifically
fluid in his
vertigo,
ear.
though, not motion sickness. I think those
Yeah.
are two different things.
Sergio says, we've been meaning to get an Oculus. We can use it for Beat Saber and other home workout stuff. We can play you some Creed. VR Gamer says, I tried the Climb for my first proper VR. I remember playing the Climb a little bit.
I own Climb, but I've never played it.
Meg says, I've only done a small amount of VR, but haven't experienced motion sickness from it yet. Watching others play it is harder for me. Yeah.
So
It's-
actually, Meg,
You don't
that's
realize how
interesting.
much your head moves until it's captured on a screen. Your head is basically always wiggling, and your eyes are compensating for it.
That's one of the reasons why I can't watch Logan play Bugsnax. Because Logan knows the direction in which he is going
Uh-huh.
to turn the camera. So he is able to, his mind, anticipate that movement. Because I do not, I get motion sickness.
You're
because
always
my
an
brain and
eighth
my
of a second
eyes
behind.
can't come together, and it just causes me to get nauseous and get motion sickness. So if I'm playing the game, sometimes it helps and it makes it better because I have control over the situations and I can make the movement slower and I know to anticipate it so my brain can prepare for it.
Right.
So I have done some VR stuff. We played that cooking game.
Yeah.
I loved the robot cooking game.
Counterfight.
Counterfight, maybe?
I think it's called.
There were two
Oh yeah, that
cooking
was
games.
cool. I remember watching you guys play that.
And I didn't get... I think I made a full hour and a half stream, and I didn't get particularly nauseous. I got a little bit towards the end.
Okay.
But that's also a byproduct of that whole headset, the first Vive headset, that
Yeah.
shit's heavy on your head and
It is
weighs
pretty
down on
heavy.
your neck and is hot and all of that compounds to make me feel bad.
Yeah.
Check it
VR
out.
Gamer's got some advice for Sergio. Says the price of Quest 2
Oh,
is
right,
going
yes.
up like $50 tomorrow. Maybe get it today. You can return it. But Sergio says maybe a friend is sending me one he's not using, just waiting on getting one of the controllers fixed first.
Gotcha.
That's a
see
cool
if,
friend.
See if it's something you want to dig into.
Yeah,
Yes.
Meg, getting the newer headset would probably be better than whatever.
Far as I
The
know,
first gens were heavy on your back of your heads and your necks.
far as I know, PlayStation VR still holds the top spot for actual like skull comfort. The way that they have done the halo on top of your head, it's kind of like wearing a big hat, and it's pretty balanced, so it's not pulling your head forward or back or to one of the sides.
Well, that's good because that's what I'm going to be having to buy. And I'm literally having to buy that. I haven't bought that yet, so we'll have to buy that when the Horizon stuff comes out.
Yeah. But yeah, basically ever since it came out, everybody was like, "Oh my god, it's so much more comfortable. I can wear this forever." By then, I imagine the PSVR 2 will be out.
That's coming out soon, I think.
I think the game specifically says like that was one of their cross marketing.
All right, look.
I was
Check this
talking
out.
about the PS2, VR2, and the New Horizon game. That looks so cool. Oh, and is that the one that's in the back of it?
The one that's in the back of it. What does that mean?
The hidden level in the back of it. Is it from that game?
Oh, yes, it's from this game.
That's perfect.
Sergio says, Oculus is wireless, so the heavy factor is much less. VR Gaming says, I have the Index and have zero issues with the headset. Man, I'm jealous of you. I have the original Vive, and I love it, but I can't. Every once in a while, I will notice the screen door. I'll be like playing Elite
I have-
Dangerous, and I'll like try to read something that's on like one of the smaller screens, and I'm just like, I could read that if it was a higher resolution.
I have the original Vive headset, but I also
Yeah.
have the Index controllers, the Knuckles controllers.
Yeah.
And I really like those controllers. And I think, I don't know, VR games kind of dropped off recently. Like, they're not making any cool new ones, so I'm not really incentivized to. But I want to upgrade to the Index headset.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those controllers are nuts, man. They're
I
so freaking cool.
would love to get my hands on trying those controllers. I think that would be really a lot more clear cut to use than the ones we have for the what do we have? Sorry.
The Vive?
The Vive, thank you. Ugh. Got blues on my brain.
Oh, what? Oh,
Blues.
blues.
I
was
got lots of fucking blues on my brain.
I thought
Shelby's
she
got the
said
blues.
boobs.
Hey,
I always got
Big-
boobs on the brain.
big same, dude.
Dude, I'm in Texas and it's 100 degrees and I'm a woman with boobs. They're always on the brain. You're always like, Jesus Christ, I wish I could get rid of these things. It's so fucking hot.
I wish I was two of those things.
What did I list? Hold on. I'm a woman in Texas with boobs. Which of the two did you want?
We don't got to talk about it.
Do you want to be in Texas with boobs? Or just have boob? Like,
I didn't
have
say that the
access
boobs
to-
had to be attached to my body.
That's what I was going to say. Have access to boobs.
Hell yeah, dude.
They are nice, but not perfect. Mine had the thumbstick issue, and now the plastic can wiggle around. Oh, that stinks. Yeah.
I think mine didn't get the thumbstick issue, fortunately. Of course, I pretty much played Half-Life Alyx and then didn't play anything else after I finished Half-Life Alyx.
That's it for me. Got my money's worth.
I like how Quentin typed boob.
Ew.
Yeah.
Moving on to bag 8.
Give it up for bag
Still
8.
at 5.
Bag 7, even though there were 3 bags, had no spare parts.
Ow, that's pretty shocking.
Good job to you.
So I either dropped one and didn't notice, but it was a spare, so I didn't need it, or it just was perfect.
Uh-huh.
They decided to take a gamble that they actually nailed it for once.
Right.
Oh man, look at these.
Oh, those are
What are
cool.
those for? Is that your
Controller.
controller stuff? Okay.
Those are cool. So I was asking Clayton, I was like, do you like Atari? Would you like an Atari Lego set? And he's like, nah, I'm not big in Atari. And I'm like, damn it, I guess I'm not buying that one to build.
I told her, I was like, my favorite thing about Atari is the logo. That's honestly where it starts and stops for me. I was just like, it's a cool logo. I really, really like that logo, but I kind of don't have any attachment otherwise.
Yeah, Shelby sent it to me and too, and I was just like, oh, I'm not super nostalgic for that console, so I'm probably not going to get that one.
I remember having this conversation with Sergio before, and I don't remember in what context. It might have been in Legos, but who knows. And I told him, like, I have a very obsessive personality. So, like, whenever I decide I like something, I jump wholeheartedly into it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's Legos. I'm trying to find any Lego project in which I could do and build for any reason.
Honestly, I don't think you even really need a reason. If it looks cool, buy it.
Right.
I know, but I'm running out of stuff that looks cool for me, to me on Lego's website. Now, there's those picture ones that are coming out tomorrow that I'm going to pre-order, and then that world map. Those are the last
That
two.
Bowser one. Does that Bowser one go up for pre-order tomorrow?
I think it does. Let me look.
Because I gotta get that one. That one looks so fucking cool.
And if you're not careful, it will just go out. Like, the
honest-
tall necks are sold out, and I don't know when they're coming back.
To be honest, I'm not super worried about it though, because this set was sold out for a long time, and so was the question block. So it'll come back eventually, especially if they sell out. Lego's not like Nintendo. If they sell out, Lego's going to go, oh, if it's sold out, that means we need to make more because people want to buy it.
Uh-huh.
Nintendo's like, oh, it's sold out. I guess we're done.
What do you know about
So-
that?
If I can't get that Bowser set on the first run, I'm not super worried about it. I will get it eventually. But I'll try to get it on the first run.
So you've got time. It says the Mighty Bowser is coming soon on October 1st, 2022.
Okay. October 1st.
Yeah.
I need to remember to do that because I will forget, much like I did. Oh, well, you're going to have to hear the podcast to hear that story.
You can find our podcast
I'm
at
giving away the goods for
garbageboredom.com.
free out here.
Yeah.
Ooh, Birds of Paradise is finally available again. I'm thinking about getting that one and making it for my grandmother since she fell in love with that one so much.
Oh, very nice.
And the floral art, which I was looking into this. Let me capture my screen.
Let me know when you're ready, and I'll bring you full screen.
Do-do-do. My window capture scene got pulled.
Oh, I think Turtle's walking around outside.
Excuse me?
What?
In real life?
Yeah.
Is your dog?
My dog is
Oh,
freaking out there.
okay.
Usually it doesn't have
Oh.
turtles traipsing past.
Okay, I've got my screen captured. So
Okay.
this is the floral art that's coming out tomorrow. And
Ooh.
we had talked about this, Logan, because I was looking at some of the screenshots of
Do me a
it.
favor. Hit F. What is it? 11 to go full screen.
And it shows the 3 pictures here. So I thought there were only 3 versions that you can make with this kit.
Yeah.
However, That is not true. Look at this. One picture, 3 designs, many variations with 15 different possible combinations to choose from. So it's like if you look at the left column of this picture, those are the 3 designs that you can make.
Right.
However, you can do them in all kinds of different color combinations.
So if you were to buy 4 of that set, you could make a whole wall right there.
Yeah. Let me think. Well, I mean, you could do all of these different color combinations, so you could do up to 15 of them.
You can do 15 at the same time with one set?
No. You can make up to 15 different types with one package.
But with one package, you can make 3 pictures.
No, I think with one package you can make 1 picture.
Okay. So you
But
would
you
need
can
to...
change that picture to be many different types of variations.
So if you wanted to make a wall like they have, you would need to buy 20 sets.
Yeah. From what I can figure out, yeah. There's a little video here. Turn that audio off. And it's like the world map, how it's like the little buttons that you put on there. I don't need to see this chick. That's not what I care. So I'm at least going to buy 1 tomorrow when it comes out. I may buy 2 kits. We'll see. This, that. Do that. Because then that way I can do more than 1 picture next to each other. Like that's just a design thing. A decorating thing.
I like
Oh,
how
dear.
in this Lego set, every piece is printed like this. This is a printed piece. There's no sticker attached to this.
Oh yeah.
Except the parts that are in real life stickers. They made stickers for the
Oh.
games that are stickers
Like
in
the-
real life.
The cartridge label is a sticker that is stuck on. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, Meg. You, I think you weren't here yet. I'm definitely getting the world map. I'm asking for that for my birthday from Clayton.
When's your birthday?
There, shoot. He's back. What were you saying? Logan, you broke up earlier.
Um.
Talking about the
I don't
stickers.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying that the stickers, are the only stickers in the set are what are actually stickers in real life.
Mhm.
And then I asked when Shelby's birthday was.
August 21st.
That's real soon.
Yeah, it is.
So I've started using the rubber hose.
Oh, controller.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, what does that mean?
And it just kind of hangs down.
Is that going to then attach somewhere into the actual...
I think it's going to attach
Gaming
to a
console?
plug. Did air quotes. I don't know if it was synced to when I did it on stream.
No, you did pretty
Um,
good.
I think it's going to attach to a plug, and then plug can plug into the controller slot.
Gotcha. Okay. So I am on step 120.
Jesus.
I'm on step
on step-
120. And I don't leave this bag until step 145.
Ooh, I'm
So
on
I
Yeah.
have 25 more
277.
layers of blues. What did you say, Logan?
I'm on step 277.
Are you on your second book yet?
No.
Okay,
I think when I finish the controller, I'll move on to my second book.
gotcha. Okay. Clayton got bit by a shark.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Classic.
It is that
have-
time of year, Florida people. I'm sure you guys are hearing on the news all about them sharks.
Shark Week.
Man, I'm not scared of no shark. Sharks don't really even attack people.
I'm not really scared of sharks when I go to the beach. It's more the people.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the
I don't want to fucking
the
be
weird
around
thing.
you people.
When
So
I get
was-
bit by a shark, I know I'm bit by a shark. If somebody infects me with COVID, I won't know it for a week and a half.
and then your life could be fucked.
Yeah.
You're definitely inconvenienced for at least 2 weeks, no matter what.
Yeah.
Minimum. So I was talking to Clayton about like what games we're releasing in August. There's like
Right.
4 games and that's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
it's-
are
it's been a
literally
slow
in that
few-
dry spell, man.
It's been a slow few months recently, but TV's popping off.
Yeah, it is.
That's true. That's a good point.
Now I am excited as hell to play Stray. I don't know if we've got that set to play this next month or not.
I don't know.
We should make it. We should make it be if it's not.
Make it so.
Make it so, number one. Hey, I followed through on your Star Trek reference.
Very good.
Thanks. Want to pat my head like I'm a damn dog?
I mean, that seems kind of belittling, so no. I'll
Oh,
just
that's a
say
good
good job.
answer.
Correct answer. You have passed the test.
You may continue to ride in the home.
To the home.
God damn it. We say that all the time, me and Clay. Like when we're out
Uh-huh.
somewhere and we'll be like, we're going like we've done all this stuff. He's like, to the home? And I'm like, to the home. And then he told me the origin of the joke and it's ruined. I thought he
What is
came
the
up with it.
origin of the joke?
It's from the very first episode of Aqua Teen.
My
no.
least favorite TV show.
When
Shelby loves
Frylock
that
picks
show.
up Carl, he's like, I work out at a home. And then he goes, sending Carl to the home. And he picks him up with his like levitating eyes and throws him on the roof. He goes, my hip. Love that
So it
show.
has now been ruined.
Very good
That's
show.
good. What? What? What's going on here? Oh, it's a foundation, you idiot.
Say what?
What the heck's going on here?
Nice Darmok command there.
Here at Bashi.
I don't know what that means. Some of them I actually have I can actually remember what they mean. I don't remember what Kira it's from freaking JoJo. I can't help but pronounce it Kira because there's a character named Kira.
Well, the point of the episode is that it doesn't mean anything. It's about telling the story.
It's a reference to something, but I can't remember the reference that it is pulling for the request that's being made.
Is that the only episode that species is in?
I
Probably.
think so.
So all of these references are all
Temerians.
explained in that one fucking episode?
Or
Or is there lore somewhere else tucked away?
I
that
bet they
they've
come up
made?
again.
I
I bet I bet you at least hear about the Temerians.
I think it's more about the story and not really like what it means. For that episode, anyway.
Yes. Well, that because that the whole point of that episode is the importance of
Got buttons.
Not
Hey.
even your ability to communicate, but your desire to communicate. You have to want to do something to even be possible.
It's about telling a story, even if nobody can understand what you're saying. It's just
Right.
the passing on of knowledge, even if
Mhm.
it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what this piece is going to be used for.
Mm,
Oh,
who
it's a
could say?
controller. I couldn't tell really.
Who could say,
Honestly. I was like,
honestly?
it just looks black. I have my glasses on. Before
Do you
anyone
know?
tells me to put glasses on. I do.
Yeah, but do you know?
You going to get hit.
Good God. I'm watching Quentin stream. He just
Yeah?
fucked up something. I don't know what it was. Something with his sword. It just made me remember. Sword is good.
Sword, good. Good.
They say.
Good.
I'm waiting for Brandon to one day be like, so, hey guys,
Sword bad now.
when are y'all wanting to get in Destiny and level everything up again so we can do some raids? I'm gonna be like, I need a drink.
We regret to inform you that sword actually bad now.
It was a big shank. Okay.
Sword
I don't
nerfed, sword bad.
I don't think Brandon would do that. I think we have to go to Brandon about stuff like that. I don't think he'll
Probably,
come to
yeah.
us.
Raleigh.
But if we did go to him about it, he'd be very, very into it.
Oh,
Mhm.
hell yeah. Hey, welcome to chat, Racer Moresby. What's up? Quinn says, I keep trying to get him to talk to you guys into it. That's great. Man, my finger's gonna be tired after all these one little layer installations.
Yeah, Racer says I was
How long
here
My thing is my pile.
for the Metal Gear stream in 2021.
Wow.
I was just playing that the other day, doing a bunch of side missions.
Yeah, you were. Literally last Sunday when we did the stream when me
Yep.
and Logan were doing Legos.
Yep. I still check in on it from time to time.
How have you been?
Make sure the boss is still in business. Well, the boss isn't, but Big Boss is.
He's dorking around somewhere doing stuff.
How dare he dork around, not take his
Yeah.
job responsibilities seriously.
Racer says, good. How about you?
Doing pretty good.
Can't
Building
complain too much.
a wall of blue for my Van Gogh Lego set.
And I'm playing Nintendo.
Wall of blue. What is this? PUBG?
Is that a reference to the wall that comes through and
Yeah, the blue
Kills ya.
bubble wall that comes down.
I was just thinking, wasn't it purple? But that's Fortnite.
I could not tell you what color it is in Fortnite. I have 0 minutes in Fortnite.
Me too. I had it downloaded for a while. Shelby really wanted to play it at one point.
har har har. Our
It says, I like playing MGS games. Me too.
We were talking about whenever we're all living in the same city in the future, sometime maybe, we're going to do all the Metal Gear games
Right.
from beginning to end with all three of us together so we can all experience it. Clayton's
And be
played
well-rested.
most of them. Yeah.
So here's a completed controller.
Yeah,
That looks
I've
so
played
cool.
I've played most of the like main Metal Gear games. I haven't played Acid, Portable Ops, the MSX ones, but you know, I've played all the solids. I was wondering when MGSC would be the Saturday series. That would be pretty fun. But
I think it does need to wait till we're all in the same place, though.
Yeah, we basically had an agreement. Whoever plays it, it won't be me, and I don't know if I should be involved because I know so much about everything, and Logan knows a lot about it, but he has some serious gaps in his exposure to it.
I
I've
unfortunately
played-
have some of those gaps filled, but don't
That's
know
true.
all the rest
Yeah.
of the backstory. But have cried my eyes out
You know
at
what?
many a Metal Gear movie.
I
A
think
Metal
I
Gear
just realized
cutscene.
the parts that Logan hasn't seen are Shelby's favorite parts.
Correct. And that's why I have to be
That's
so careful when I'm
crazy.
around Logan because I know this one scene that I just like. I watched all of it with you that Logan has no idea happened.
That's crazy.
I know pretty much the story beats, but I don't know how they play out.
That's why we have to do it all of us together. Like we have to be all in the same city. Like Clayton has
Yeah,
to be there because
honestly.
he'll help us figure out this, like how to play the games. Logan's gonna play it because I'm not gonna play it because I'm not good at video games, and I'm there for the storyline.
I see what you
I,
mean. So go ahead.
I've the only part that I've played are all the parts where you play a Solid Snake.
Right? Miraculously.
All of 1, all of 4, and the first part of 2 is all I've played.
See, I see what you mean, Sergio, but the way that I play Metal Gear is not fun. I play it slow, I play it full stealth, non-lethal, no alerts. Like, it takes me forever to play Metal Gear because that's how I play it. All
That's
of my
how I try to play it, and then I fuck up once, and then
and then out
kill
comes the
everybody in
machine
the
gun. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, all of my I have platinumed one game on PS3, and it was Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, because that's the only game I care enough about to actually get the platinum on and to go through and get, you know, full stealth, full non-lethal, no alerts, that kind of stuff. But it takes forever to do that, and it's not fun to watch.
so I've made the plug now, so the controller is all the way done.
Oh, cool.
And there's a spot to plug that in. Is it in the front?
Let's see what the next page says. Yes. Let me get these tiny parts away before I drop them.
Sleep. Rich says, I know almost all the backstory. I, at various points, have known it, but I can't keep track of it. I forget so much.
So yeah, you just you plug it in right here, and it stays attached to the front of the console. Let's try putting this cartridge in.
Then put your other one next to it. If you want, or if you want to wait, that's fine.
Like, there's certain parts of the story I'm like, who is Hot Coldman? Who is Dr. Strangelove? I don't even know what these characters do.
Dr. Stephen Strange.
I think I've
Right.
fucked something up in this. Because it doesn't stay down.
Oh, there's probably a catch that's not clicking into place. Either that or the latch is maybe on upside
'Cause
down.
when I
No,
push it
can't be
down,
upside
it pries a bottom of the part of the bottom out.
Huh.
I think I need to do some surgery here.
I think
Right.
you do.
All right, I gotta go for a swim and get some scrap. Like, I keep forgetting about all the freaking the story about Ocelot's arm, and was he controlling him? And is it nanomachines? Was it hypnosis? And it's just like back and forth of like keeping track of like, no wait, did you do this on purpose, or did you just say that you did it on purpose while you were actually working for other means? And it's like a dozen layers of but actually, and it's just like I can't keep track of that.
That's why it's great for me and Logan, because we will be able to keep track of all that. Well, I should say, I will be able to keep track of all that storyline every week from whenever we come back to play again, and be able to remind you guys on everything.
Yeah, something's not right. When I push it down, it will latch, but it also busts out the box.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, definitely something's not.
There's something not
Maybe
right
one
here.
piece off.
One Piece.
Did you eat all my ramen already?
Nope, I haven't even taken the lid off of it.
Did you warm it up at all?
I did not warm it up at all. Would you like me to warm it up and bring it to you?
No, you can have it. I just wanted to have a bite of it.
Okay.
I'll come in there in just a second.
Is what the next? Oh, the next One Piece? Yeah. No, not a chance. I'm happy for the people that enjoy One Piece, but I never even had a surface level interest in One Piece. She's making fun of me for eating ramen with a fork. She watches one Korean drama, and now I'm getting gatekept on how I eat my ramen. Hayden has a podcast about One Piece called Yayo Talk Show. It's a fun one. Oh, I didn't even see her back there. Eggs. Gotta go get eggs. Eggs.
Just like on your wedding night.
Uh-huh. The name is a play on the Terabad original theme from the Four Kids dub. God, so many layers of abstraction.
I liked that. It kind of slaps, but the real One Piece theme song is better.
Oh, I see. I see.
Pieces are just falling out of this, and I don't know where they're coming from. This is going to be a mess.
Turn it upside down and shake it and see what happens. I just showed Shelby something in Raft about moving things from your backpack to your hotbar. Oh goodness.
What is it? Shift clicking?
Yeah, it's literally shift clicking. She goes, F me.
She didn't know that.
No.
I can hear how mad she is.
Terrific. Oh, that's what I was looking for earlier.
See, I did have a piece backwards here.
Okay, that's a good start.
But I'm not sure how much that would affect things because it doesn't seem like it's that offset because of it. The dog hair in it.
Dog hair doing?
Good question.
I'd like to know as well.
I'm now seeing the mechanism that holds it in place,
Okay.
and it was not even in it, so it was offset somehow.
Hmm. I go swimming again. Keep finding scrap.
Piece of scrap.
I wonder if I should distract this shark first.
There's raw fish up in the kitchen if you want to.
Mmm.
My mind is sufficiently blown about shift clicking.
Yeah.
Can't fucking
I
believe
don't
that.
know how you've survived this long without using it once.
Just dragging.
Yeah, I just drag it all. Well, I mean, there were like also streams where my scroll wheel was fucking broke, so I
That's
survived
true.
by hitting numbers on that. So
Yeah.
I'll
So
accommodate what I have to belly raft.
Perhaps the shift wasn't your primary concern.
Still in the market for a good mouse if anyone's got recommendations.
I mean, you're always going to hear about that. Glorious, I think is the one that Quentin likes so much.
Maybe I should ask for that for my birthday. Quite literally put glorious.
Okay, the locking mechanism works now.
Yay!
Good.
Now I need to reassemble this big fucking mess I made.
It flicks in Destiny. Yeah, there you go. Racer says, if you slip the Lego and break it, I will be triggered.
I'm not going to break anything, but it is. I have all kinds of like single bits that have fallen off when I've been detaching stuff that I don't really know where they came from. So. Ugh.
Got to find a place in the book that you are back at, and then go from there.
Place for everything and everything in its place. Sergio says I've got a wireless Logitech mouse. Only used for a few years.
Huh. Well, see, that's the problem, Sergio. I have a wireless Logitech mouse, too, that's being a complete ass. For some reason, the scroll wheel just every, 2 months, just decides it's going to get gummed up.
Just walks out on you, yeah.
And it has to be completely disassembled for Clayton to just scroll it and clean it out, and then I can actually use my scroll wheel.
Swear I am one pipe short of this freaking connection.
The mouse I have downstairs that I use for work, is that a Logitech too?
I think so, because I think both your keyboard and mouse are Logitech
on
unifying.
You're on unifying, yeah.
Yeah.
And I enjoy that mouse, but but it does not have the side buttons like I like on this.
Yeah.
Logan, you should go on the Google Drive and just put a Word document that says Logan's packing list, so that the next time you come to visit us, it's already set up on there, so that you'll remember to go ahead and put on there your mouse, so you can bring it so Clayton can try to fix it.
That's not a bad idea.
Sometimes I have pretty good ideas, you know? I don't think you and Clayton always give me credit for them.
Worst.
I've always said that you were a pretty fart smeller.
Thanks.
He does say
I know
that.
what you said. I know what you
No
said.
matter how many times I ask him not to.
You can't control me.
In a way that matters.
He can take your stream off the stream right now,
That's true,
though.
yeah.
You can do that. That's true.
He
wish he
is the booth babe for the good and for the bad.
I wish he wouldn't, but he can. Goes on. Aha!
Also call you a bug drinker. Silently.
At least I don't drink bugs. What was that? Nothing.
Look at all those blues! That's individual fucking layers, guys. Still not done. I'm thoroughly enjoying that because Clayton's playing Raft. I'm just hearing chickens balk in my ear right now.
Yeah. Forgot.
This makes me even more sad that the HOA will let me have chickens.
That is a legitimate grievance of hers. She wants the chickens so bad.
But think of all the omelets you could try to make, Clayton. All of those rolled omelets. Tamagotchi. What are they called? The rolled omelet ones?
Tamagoyaki?
Tamagoyaki.
Oh, I've been
Oh, I
wanting
said
to try to
Tamagotchi,
make those
sorry.
before.
What, Logan?
I want to make those too. They look really cool.
This egg off is turning into bigger and bigger things that's going to happen in the future.
I say I'm a fan of eggs.
There's a specific pan I would have to get, though, if we're going to try those. We would need one of those rectangle pans.
Right.
I was hoping we'd find one of those egg rings when we were at IKEA today, like in the little kitchen area.
Yeah.
Keep my freaking eggs in a circle for my breakfast sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
No such luck. A little worried. I've got two of these light blues that are just sitting here. I'm worried I should have used them somewhere and I didn't. I'm going to flip through the book and see if maybe they're in a later state. Later